What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, yo? We back with another one. Today's track is called Solitary by your boy King ISO. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck, man. My head about to get rocked right now. But let's go, man. This is gonna be one of those, man. Let's go.
Till I feel like I'm floating. Then lie still like the steel that I'm holding. The voice is telling me to chill, so I focus. Then I wake.
Yo, right here, right here, all of you already know what this is, what flow, what this is going, man. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I pop a couple of pills, and I'm still. Let me rewind a little bit, yo. Hear that again.
Pop a bunch of pills till I feel like I'm floating. Then lie still like the steel that I'm holding. The voice.
He said, pop a couple of pills until I feel like I'm floating. And then I lock then he talked about something about the steel and whatnot. Yo, let's keep it going, man. Gotta rewind just a little bit.
Pop a bunch of pills till I feel like I'm floating. Then lie still like the steel that I'm holding. The voice is telling me to chill, so I focus. Then I wake up and take a kneel at the toilet. I wonder is it I say this? I'm like Vegas, cause myself I've been fearing and loathing. But for years I concealed and I'm hopeless. I act the way I feel, never deal with emotions. I'm still on that.
And right now he's like he's just basically saying like on some real shit, you know what I mean? He's trying to hold shit in, but sometimes, man, it's very hard for him to hold shit in, you know? Yeah, it's fucking deep.
Take a kneel at the toilet, I wonder is it I say this? I'm like Vegas, cause myself I've been fearing and loathing. But for years I concealed and I'm hopeless. I act the way I feel, never deal with emotions. I'm still on that motherfucking.
Act like I feel I never deal with emotions and shit. You gotta be in a place like that. Act like I feel I never deal with emotions, because if you're just acting and not going through with the emotions that you feeling, you gotta be in a dark place with that, you know?
Act the way I feel, never deal with emotions. I'm still on that motherfucking suicide. So I medicate and meditate, cause truly I'm sick. My head and
And he's like saying he's still on that suicide shit, he medicate. Man, alright, let's go.
I'm separated, who am I with? I'm laying in my bed all day and drooling my spit. And I can never dedicate to doing my shit. I'm heading straight to heaven gates, it's loony I get. I'm throwing all my bread away as soon as I get. But I ain't got nobody to unify with. Thinking about it, we're looking for nobody wanna see my enzymes. So sick, you nigga to check this stuff in about 10 times. Ask me if I'm in my right mind, I'm not in mine. I'm about to go on a killing spree, I'm counting down like 10, 9, 8, 7, I hate questions.
I think he's feeling in a dark place, because the things that he's saying here is like it's all over the freaking place. You know what I mean? He's feeling suicidal 1 minute and whatnot. Let me go back.
Thinking about it, we're looking for nobody wanna see my enzymes. So sick, you nigga to check this stuff in about 10 times. Ask me if I'm in my right mind, I'm not in mine. I'm about to go on a killing spree, I'm counting down like 10, 9, 8, 7, I hate questions.
You see that? He's like, yo, man, I'm not in my right mind. I'm feeling like going on a killing spree. And then he said like I'm still feeling like on some suicidal shit. So he's all over the place and whatnot. He can't really control the way that he's feeling, because he's number one, he's suppressing his shit. Like the way the song starts, he's popping a whole bunch of pills trying to suppress his freaking shit. You know what I mean? And he's feeling floaty and whatnot. And yeah, it's definitely in a place right there.
So sick, you nigga to check this stuff in about 10 times. Ask me if I'm in my right mind, I'm not in mine. I'm about to go on a killing spree, I'm counting down like 10, 9, 8, 7, I hate questioning myself like am I sick? 6, 5, I'm gonna get my revenge, I'm finna drop shit. 4, 3, hella go real, but it's gon' be for the story. 2, 1, then it flip shit, then it click shit, then it no gun. Now who wants to take a trip inside my mind? Till your sanity, bye. I feel like I'm living a sci-fi no JT.
Let me go back one time, man, for that.
But it's gon' be for the story. 2, 1, then it flip shit, then it click shit, then it no gun. Now who wants to take a trip inside my mind? Till your sanity, bye. I feel like I'm.
Said, yo, I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get that line.
Revenge, I'm finna drop shit. 4, 3, hella go real, but it's gon' be for the story. 2, 1, then it flip shit, then it click shit, then it no gun. Now who wants to take a trip inside my mind. Take your sanity bye time. I feel like I'm.
He said, "Take a sanity bye time." I hope somebody could jump into my mind. Took his sanity by.
I feel like I'm living a sci-fi crime. No JT, I can't buy my time. If you look into my mind, now who wants to take a trip inside my mind? Take your sanity.
Now, who wants to take a trip inside my mind? Okay, I got that.
Now who wants to take a trip inside my mind? Take your sanity bye time. I feel like I'm living a.
Take your sanity with bye.
Sci-fi, no JT, I can't buy my time. If you look into my mind, yo, it's kinda scary. I just wanna lay up with a Holly Berry. When I'm treating everything like it's commissary. Probably cause my soul is in solitary. Late nights in my.
Oh shit, yo, cause my soul is in solitary. I just wanna. He's like, yo, inside my mind is mad freaking crazy and shit. But on some real shit, all I wanna do is blaze me a Holly Berry and shit. But lately and whatnot, my mind feels like it's in solitary and shit, yo. It's like a whole bunch of freaking like I see what he's talking about, man. It's like it's massive confusion going on in his mind and shit. Cause the way he's framing this shit is like, yo, I can't formulate a cohesive thought. Because one minute I'm thinking this, and the next minute I'm thinking this, and the next minute I'm thinking here this. But all of this equals to my mind being all crazy up there. You know what I mean? And I think we all have those manic moments in life and shit. You know what I mean?
Commissary, probably cause my soul is in solitary. Late nights in my single cell when them people turn me sold up. Felt my soul diminish, I'm cold.
But another way, it's like, yo, he might be talking about while he was locked up and shit, cause I'm hearing him saying like late night in my
Nights in my single cell when them
my single cell. He said late night in my single cell.
people turn me sold up. Felt my soul diminish, I'm coexisting with those who want no part. Up without being through, I got issues and I feel I'm about to go up. So I'm just meditating, no medication, couldn't heal my broken cold heart. All them nights in my single.
Yeah, but he can't. Is it prison, or is it like he can't be prison because he's talking about like he's into his medication. I don't think they put you on meds like that when you locked up and shit. You know what I mean? So he must be out, or maybe he's in some type of facility and shit. Because I think he has talked about that before in his bars and whatnot. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Just meditating, no medication, couldn't heal my broken cold heart. All them nights in my single cell when them people turn me sold up. Felt my soul diminish, I'm coexisting with those who want no part. Up without being through, I got issues and I feel I'm about to go up. So I'm just meditating, no medication, couldn't heal my broken cold heart. Those who want no part. Up without being through, I got issues and I feel I'm about to go up. So I'm just meditating, no medication, couldn't heal my.
Yeah, I like that. Did you get that? He said, "Yo, so I'm just meditating with no medication." You know what I mean? Trying to move on and shit. Yo, I love that shit, yo, because it's a form of growth and whatnot. Because he goes from or I'm meditating or for my medication, and now he's like, yo, I'm meditation off medication and shit, trying to keep my shit off. You know what I mean? So it's a progression level to it. You know what I mean?
I used to have suicidal thoughts at night. To sit up in the cell with the razor blade. Cause don't nobody care if I lost my life. So I'm watching my sanity fade away. Used to make death threats to the warden. If the CEOs ain't changed their ways, they put a nigga in restraints and recorded it. Made it motherfucker.
They put niggas in restraints and they recorded it. Yeah, he's definitely talking about getting locked up and shit. But how you get a razor? I mean, like I've never got locked up before, so I don't know the rules and regulations and whatnot. So I'm not too sure about all that. But like what he's talking about is some like crazy, some shit that happens to everybody. I get locked up and shit. Like the wardens are biggest pieces of shit. They're like the freaking I don't mean all of them. I mean like, but like they like the cops in prison. I guess you know what I mean. I'll listen to that shit again.
I lost my life, so I'm watching my sanity fade away. Used to make death threats to the warden. If the CEOs ain't changed their ways, they put
used to make death threats to the warden. If the CEOs don't change their ways, that's what's up, man.
nigga in restraints and recorded it. Made a motherfucker have to change his name, so call me ISO, nigga. I flow sicker than anybody rapping about they ISO, nigga. Talking about they go real, but
you said, yo, you can call me ISO, nigga. I rap nicer than any niggas rapping with ice on, nigga. I mean, yo, like I said again, yo, I'm probably not saying it exactly like he's saying it, cause he sound fly saying it, and I'm fucking up the verse like a motherfucker. But that was a nice bar right there, yo.
I gorilla hit the handle with the force of 9 gorillas. You know rappers, but I know killers. You know trappers, but
he said, yo, you know rappers, but I know killers.
I don't feel you. Leave rapping about they ISO, nigga. Talking about they go real, but I gorilla hit the handle with the force of 9 gorillas. You know rappers, but I know killers. You know trappers, but I don't feel you. Leave your mind going inside your skillet. Whatever I don't like, then I'm gon' kill it. I got school.
He said, yo, whatever I don't like, I'm gonna kill it. You know what I mean? I like that energy, yo.
So I'm screwed in mind, but I don't have one, I ain't losing my mind. But whenever you touch me, this dude is mine. It's the truth and the lies, I'm as mute as a mind. The system changed my perspective. The dark side is in me, I got the message.
He said, yo, the system changed my perspective. The dark side's in me. Let me see that.
As a mind, the system changed my perspective. The dark side is in me, I got the message.
He said, I got the message. And that's what I always say, like, yo, whenever you get locked up or you get rehabilitation. I hate the fucking word really real rehabilitated and whatnot because it makes no sense. You know what I mean? When you get locked up, you're not gonna freaking get out of jail a newer person, a better person and shit. It never happens like that. So I don't understand why they always use that freaking frame of thought. Oh, you get rehabilitated when you go to jail. That doesn't happen. You become a better criminal. You know what I mean? And people that wasn't criminals to begin with become freaking horrible people. Not even horrible people, but like worse people off. Worse than they were before they got locked up and whatnot, man. I'm pretty sure freaking prison has like a level of PTSD attached to it after you get out of jail. You know what I mean? But let's go. Because of the shit that you had seen while you locked up and shit, so you see things a different way besides other people and whatnot. You could never live a 100% normal life after you got locked up and shit, you know. But let's go.
It's like a stock investment, but fuck the whole world over, no contraceptive. I confess that I've been vexed and I'm a monster, it's all connected. They target us at a young age, so we call collecting. Speak negative shit, dog, and you're perfected. If you look into my mind, yo, it's kinda scary. Probably the reason why my mom ain't married. My soul's in this.
If you look into my mind, it's kinda scary. Probably the same reason my mom didn't marry. What the fuck? You're
Connected. They target us at a young age, so we call collecting. Speak negative shit.
He said, yo, they target us at a young age, so we all collective. You know what I mean? He's basically, let me go back a little bit more, yo, because he's talking some real shit here. I want to get that shit right.
Investment, but fuck the whole world over, no contraceptive. I confess that I've been vexed and I'm a monster, it's all connected. They target us at a young age, so we call collective.
You see, so he's just basically saying I'm a monster. I get that, yo, but they target us at a young age and shit. You know what I mean?
Speak negative shit, dog, and you're perfected. If you
speak negative shit, man, I'm perfected.
to my mind, yo, it's kinda scary. Probably the reason why my mom ain't married. My soul's in the system and probably buried. That's why I'm just sitting solid. Late nights in my single cell with MP. My mind, yo, it's kinda scary. Probably the reason why my mom ain't married. My soul's in the system and probably buried. That's why I'm just sitting.
My soul's in the system and probably buried. Damn, son.
Late nights in my single cell when them people turn me so dark. Felt my soul diminish. I'm coexisting with those who want no part of what I've been through. I got issues and I feel I'm about to go up. So I'm just meditating, no medication. Couldn't heal my broken cold heart. All them late nights in my single cell when them people turn me so dark. Felt my soul diminish. I'm coexisting with those who want no part of what I've been through. I got issues and I feel I'm about to go up. So I'm just meditating, no medication. Couldn't heal my broken cold heart.
Yo, what can I say? This song cuts in a couple of different levels and whatnot. You know what I mean? Is it's basically it's just freaking a whole bunch of confliction going on here and whatnot, and him struggling to deal with the situations as it be. You know what I mean? Avoiding getting high and whatnot, realizing the system is meant to in my if what I'm receiving from this is not him, but like what I'm receiving is the system is fucked up. You know what I mean? If you get stuck in the system, it's very hard for you to deal. You know what I mean? Because everybody seems to be against you. Nobody's on your side and shit. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day and whatnot, it's just a fucked up system to be in and whatnot. The guards are unfair. COs are assholes and shit. You know what I mean? And you have to fight for your own rights, because you have to fight for your own self and whatnot, so you don't fall in any traps and whatnot. So I mean, like this track really goes in on a level to me. You know what I mean? And again, I like the fact that he's able to open up on a different level and whatnot, to share that much in what he's going through and whatnot. I know all his fans appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? Because people probably go through these types of feelings and emotions all the freaking time and whatnot, where they feel like they're trapped. You know what I mean? And they don't know how to the right way to express themselves and whatnot. So they tend to take drugs and for release and whatnot from all the fucking tension and solitary feelings and shit that they're receiving and whatnot. And yeah. So, but like I said before, I like when he says like, "Yo, I'm trying to meditate without no drugs and whatnot," because at the end of the day, that's the way about it. You know what I mean? Self meditation is the best way to freaking deal with your situation. You know what I mean? And if you are supposed to freaking take drugs and shit, I wouldn't subscribe anything but like some tea or some bud. You know what I mean? That's all I would subscribe. I'm not a doctor though. You know what I mean? But anyways, yo, definitely like the track. You know what I mean? The energy in the track was definitely dope and whatnot. Y'all definitely felt it on that level. And yeah, and everybody has to go through their trials and tribulations and whatnot, and figure out how to get through life the best way that fits for them. You know what I mean? And that's why I think he's going here. You know what I mean? But anyways, your dope ass track. You know what I mean? I definitely feel the energy in it. You know what I mean? I hope you guys did too. You know what I mean? If y'all did and y'all want to tell me which was the most impactful shit that you heard on this track, you know what I mean? Just leave it down there in the comment section and whatnot, and share it with me and everybody else and whatnot. You know what I mean? If you guys want more tracks like this or any type of videos and whatnot, do put that in the comment section as well. You know what I mean? All day long, all day long. You know what I mean? You see this right here is my motherfucking thumb. I need y'all to take y'all motherfucking thumbs and whatnot. No, you can't have my fucking thumb. I want y'all to take y'all thumb and put it all the way up there to the motherfucking sky. All the way up there. All the way up there with the thumbs up. Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there. All day long. All day long. Alright? And that's pretty much it. I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out. One love. And I'm out. Yeah.